Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you love royalty, honest commentary, and unfiltered internet reactions, you are in the right place. Grab your coffee because this one is layered. Alright, let's get into this because the internet has been on fire over Prince Harry and Meghan's Jordan humanitarian visit, and most of the heat is not about the cause, not about the speeches, but about one thing: Meghan's outfit. So Harry and Meghan stepped out in Jordan for what was meant to be a serious humanitarian engagement. The backdrop was important. The messaging was about refugees, women and children. There were officials at the table, cameras flashing, a formal setting. And then Meghan walked in wearing high-waisted, wide-leg khaki trousers, a brown-fitted top, and a loose white shirt layered over it. Now let's be clear. On a normal day, that outfit screams relaxed chic. California cool, effortless. But this was not a normal day according to critics. This was a formal humanitarian discussion with the World Health Organization setting behind them, and many online felt the styling completely missed the tone. On X, people were brutal. One comment said, "I think my great-grandfather wore those pants to see the Empire State Building after it was completed." Another said, "Always on the don't list." Someone else went even harder, saying, "Yes, we associate her with fashion, a walking fashion disaster, and it's not even the ugly clothes that concerns me, it's the shocking creases." The creases became a whole conversation on their own. Zoomed-in photos started circulating. Screenshots of the trousers from different angles. People pointing out how wrinkled the fabric looked, especially around the waist and thighs. And this is where the criticism really took off. Because critics weren't just saying the outfit was casual. They were saying it looked unfinished. There were comments claiming she looked like she had taken the clothes straight out of a suitcase and put them on without steaming them. Some said it gave lazy energy. Others said it showed a lack of attention to detail, especially at an international humanitarian event where optics matter. And this is not the first time Meghan's tailoring has been questioned. The narrative online has been building for years that she struggles with fit, that she gravitates toward oversized silhouettes that swallow her frame, that she chooses fabrics that crease easily under flash photography. Whether that's fair or not, that perception is strong, and this visit reignited it. Now here is where it gets interesting. Supporters argue that she was intentionally dressing down to appear approachable, that she was trying not to overshadow the cause with glam, that the neutral tones were respectful. But critics say there is a difference between approachable and unpolished. Some royal watchers even compared this visit to the way other royals approach humanitarian tours. Structured tailoring, crisp lines, clear authority in presentation, and they argue that clothing at that level is not just fashion, it's messaging. When you sit at a table with global leaders, your outfit communicates before you even speak. Which brings us to the microphone moment. There was a post claiming she asked for a microphone and that it was not originally there at the beginning. That one comment alone triggered a wave of reactions, because critics already feel she positions herself front and center. So the idea that she requested a mic added fuel to that narrative. One account wrote it's shameful for organizations to put her at that table. Another suggested that giving her a mic was a mistake. The underlying tone of many comments was that she should not have been the primary voice in that setting. Now, whether she actually requested the mic or whether that was simply event logistics, we do not have official confirmation. But perception online moves faster than facts. And once that narrative stuck, it spread everywhere. People began analyzing body language. Who spoke first? Who leaned forward? Who made eye contact? And yes, they compared her presence to Harry's. Some said Harry looked more comfortable in the humanitarian environment. Others said he appeared slightly reserved while she leaned into the spotlight. Then there was the interaction with children. This part stirred a different kind of commentary. In some clips, Meghan appeared more reserved when greeting children. Not overly animated, not crouching down dramatically, just calm and composed. But critics interpreted that as distant. Comments surfaced claiming she struggles to interact naturally with kids, that it feels rehearsed, that the warmth does not always translate on camera. And again, this is perception. A few seconds of footage looped repeatedly can create a narrative that may not reflect the full experience on the ground. But online, the clips were dissected frame by frame. Did she bend down enough? Did she smile wide enough? Did the child look comfortable? It became a full-on analysis panel in comment sections. What makes this situation fascinating is how much of the backlash centered not on the humanitarian mission but on presentation. The wrinkles, the belt choice, the shirt being unbuttoned too low according to some, the trousers pooling at the ankle. People were zooming in on the hemline. There was even debate about whether the look was appropriate for Jordan culturally. Some argued it was fine. Others felt it was too casual for a region where modest, polished dressing is often the norm in formal spaces. And then you have the fashion history element. Meghan has always taken risks. She leans into minimalism, neutral palettes, relaxed tailoring. Sometimes it lands beautifully. Sometimes it divides the room. This was one of those dividing moments. It also did not help that high-resolution photos under harsh lighting can exaggerate fabric creases. Linen blends and soft cottons wrinkle easily, especially in travel conditions. But once that first viral comment about the pants hit timelines, the jokes kept rolling. Memes started popping up comparing the trousers to vintage styles from decades ago. One person said those pants have seen historical events. Another joked that they came with a time machine. The humor was sharp but relentless. Yet through all of this, the humanitarian purpose seemed secondary in many threads, and that raises a bigger conversation about how women in public life are scrutinized, especially around clothing. Harry wore a simple outfit, and there was barely a whisper about it. The spotlight remained firmly on Meghan. Still, the microphone debate kept circulating. Some people felt strongly that humanitarian panels should prioritize experts and field workers, that celebrities should amplify rather than lead. So when she spoke, critics framed it as overstepping. Supporters framed it as advocacy. And that's the split. For every comment calling her a fashion disaster, there is another defending her autonomy and style. For every person saying the mic was a mistake, there is another saying she has every right to use her platform. But in the world of royal-adjacent gossip, perception is everything. And right now the dominant online chatter is about those khaki trousers and whether they symbolized confidence or carelessness. Was the outfit a strategic move to look relatable? Or was it simply a miscalculation in tailoring? Did the microphone moment signal leadership or attention-seeking? Did the interactions with kids feel genuine or just understated? The internet has chosen its side loudly. But the full picture is always more complex than a viral screenshot. One thing is certain. Meghan understands that she will be analyzed no matter what she wears. If she shows up glamorous, she is accused of overshadowing. If she shows up casual, she is accused of not respecting the moment. It is a narrow line to walk. And maybe that is why this Jordan visit has sparked so much conversation. Because it touches on image power narrative and the constant microscope placed on public women. Let me know what you think. Was the backlash overblown? Were the fashion critiques fair? Should she have been the one holding the mic? And did you notice the children interaction clips everyone is talking about? Drop your thoughts below. Keep it respectful but honest. And if you enjoy this kind of deep dive into royal drama and internet reactions, make sure you subscribe because trust me, this story is not done yet. This is the Gossip Empire.